Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 3. And I'm back with a brand new episode of What If Naruto Was a God Tier Prodigy Part 5 guys. First of all, if you want to support the channel and myself, my PayPal will be down in the description, so thank you guys very much. And don't forget to get this one to 100 like as usual, and share this to all of your friends in social media platform. And also, I posted a brand new episode of What If Naruto Was Madara's Bloodline over on Anime King 2, so go ahead, check it out and enjoy. And if you're new, yes, I indeed have 3 more channels. All the links will be down in the description, so go ahead, check them out and become a part of the Anime King family. So without further ado or wasting any more time, how about we jump right into this brand new episode? Let us begin now guys. So the last part we left off, Naruto summoned Lady Katsuyu to protect Sasuke and Sakura as he went toe to toe with Orochimaru. Man versus beast. They clashed vigorously. Orochimaru could not get anywhere close to Sasuke. Naruto Mokuton made it rather challenging as the forest became Naruto's will. But not only that, Lady Katsuyu released her acid all over whenever he got too close. The Sannin was delighted because Naruto's power was extravagant. Things became a lot more intense when he saw the Sharingan eyes. Orochimaru was taken aback, never expecting this, not in the slightest. The power at this boy's disposal. He was something special. The greatest weapon that he's ever seen in his entire life. Zetsu, who had been keeping a monitor on Naruto, also witnessed a glimpse of the battle before falling into the foliage. Seeing the terrifying power that this boy possessed, it was extravagant. With that, Orochimaru fled, not wanting to face the wrath of Tsunade, as she came soon after. The preliminaries took place, as Naruto's strength proved to be absolute. Yujito and the others were there, as Naruto met her before the preliminary start. Their last interaction was when he saved her, but she told him that she was much stronger, as Naruto was looking forward to seeing what she was capable of. His mother caught wind of that after the preliminaries, demanding to know exactly who she was. During the month that they were given, Sasuke trained with Kakashi, while Naruto trained with all sorts of people. By his mother, by Shizune, by Jiraiya, even private sessions on his own. As Naruto was failing though to create the technique that he was working on, because it was something truly extravagant. He came face to face with the Nine-Tail once again. Due to Naruto's presence, the beast was calm around him, but that did not mean that it fully trusted him or liked him all too well. But Naruto was a rather, well put together person in terms of the Nine-Tails. Viewed so far as Naruto did not ask for its power or try to strip its power away. After all, the Nine-Tails, despite those that use those disgusting eyes, yet it did not seem to hate Naruto that much. When the preliminaries came around, as the battles took place, Naruto went up against Neji. He proved to be truly phenomenal, but Naruto was something else. Their battle wasn't just fists, it was words, as Naruto was able to break through that shell like no one has ever done before, changing his insight on a lot. Uchiha, she went down there. She faced off against Temari, proving that her strength was also absolute as well, as Naruto had told her that he would see her in the finals. Unfortunately though, when Gaara faced off against Sasuke, the battle was interrupted. Uchiha saw a side of Naruto that she never saw before, how quickly he changed. He believed her to be the enemy, but she later proved that she was not. As the Raikage came, their village will have nothing to do with this. They will not participate, so instead they decide to flee. Naruto made his way, proving to be phenomenal in the battle as he summoned over 1,000 clones to help with the evacuation. The wood style providing an extra step for Konoha to overcome their enemies. Naruto made his way as he came. He fought and spoke to Gaara, stopping him from transforming. As Naruto's presence reflect just like how it did with the Nine Tails, calming Shikaku, putting him to sleep. When Naruto returned with the others, the Sanjin Juliki was now on his side, changing the tide of everything rather quickly. By the time Naruto got to the top, with a single punch he brought down the entire building. Unfortunately though, it was already over. Hiruzen Sarutobi took his final breaths, and Naruto was there to see. Once again we were reminded by how special Naruto was. He took the pain upon himself to see the death of Hiruzen, despite not knowing the man so long. The emotions, knowing that if he had killed Orochimaru in the forest, this wouldn't have happened. The blame, the pain. It pushed Naruto's eyes to awaken, once again proving that he was not like any Senju, and he was not like any normal Uchiha, as a Mangekyo Sharingan was brought into existence. So yeah guys, basically as we left off, you guys can switch across and play check out for yourself. So yeah, let's begin this now guys. Naruto stood at the grave of Hiruzen Sarutobi. Approaching was his mother. She stood behind him. "It's not your fault," she said. She knew him more than anyone else. She knew how he always blamed himself, always put the guilt on his own head. So she had to ensure that he knows. "It's not your fault," she said, placing both hands on his shoulder. And she was right. Naruto blamed himself, believing that if he killed Orochimaru in the Forest of Death, this wouldn't have happened. This whole invasion wouldn't have taken place. As he stood there, ever since, Shizune almost died because of his recklessness when he was younger. Naruto always took the mission seriously. He always took the situation seriously when required. He never joked about life and death situation, no matter how small. If the enemy wanted to kill, Naruto was always serious, ready to slaughter without hesitation, holding back tears, holding back remorse. Those were misplaced for those that did not aim to harm the ones that he cared about. Tsunade had to be the one to lead him away, knowing that he was just too stubborn to listen. As she led him away to get some rest, he had to be mentally exhausted. He was quiet, and whenever he was thinking a lot. So much. Days passed by. Konoha was kept together despite the loss of Hiruzen. Yes, that motivated the people, the will of fire, to bloom even stronger. A lot of people were still alive because of Hiruzen's sacrifice. And a lot of people were still alive because of Naruto as well. His 1,000 plus clones had taken the hit for so many people. So many life-threatening hits that would have killed Konoha shinobis were taken by many of his clones. Not a single civilian was harmed. Every single one of them was evacuated, and those that received almost life-threatening wounds were saved by Lady Katsuyu. The population of Konoha barely, by a small margin, decreased. But the ones who did pass away, they did mourn their death, as they fought and gave their life for their village. Naruto truly hated this. Hated that something so great that was created to bring the village together could turn into something so deadly. Through it though, he was able to save someone, changing Gaara for the better, and now he has returned to his village as a new man, a new person entirely. The Sand was tricked into this, or Uchiha had killed their Kazekage. A lot was there to be sorted out. His mother and Jiraiya was busy within the council chambers. Naruto found himself walking with Sasuke, not really having a destination on mind. Missions were currently happening. They had just recently returned a couple hours ago, having a little time off to relax, as they found themselves making their way through the foliage. Sasuke seemed to want to talk about something, as Naruto turned towards him. "Something on your mind?" he questioned. Unfortunately though, their conversation was interrupted. Naruto turned his gaze as he saw two people calmly approaching the both of them. They were wearing black cloaks with red clouds on them, two straw hats. These two had seen them back in the village and made their way behind so they would not detect them. As the boys turned, the two men revealed themselves. Sasuke's eyes widened, not expecting this at all. Itachi, he said. Naruto gazed towards the two, quite aware that they were both powerful. But the one on the left, the shark man, Naruto saw his face before within the bingo book. His chakra was so vast. It was astonishing. Naruto was impressed. He met a lot of people with a lot of chakra, but this was surprisingly great. "Why are you two here?" said Naruto. "As far as I remember, you're a traitor to this village," he said, gazing towards Itachi. Naruto could see the turmoil boiling in Sasuke. Itachi did not even acknowledge Sasuke, which made things worse. "Naruto, you will come with us," he said. "Like hell I would." "So this is the little punk that everyone has been talking about." "Well, I'm not that impressed," Kisame said. "Well, you don't look so impressive either," said Naruto. Kisame chuckled. "It's gonna be fun carving you apart," he said, raising Samehata. Naruto looked towards Sasuke. "Listen to me." But Sasuke wasted no time. "Itachi." His words filled with rage and anger. "I have festered my hate for this moment." Chidori already queued up. Unfortunately though, as he sped at Itachi, Itachi stepped aside, aiming to grab Sasuke's hand. However, Itachi had to jump back as several wooden vines erupted from the ground, forcing him to dodge. As he was unable to grab Sasuke, Naruto landed right beside Sasuke and punched him across the face, staggering him down to the ground. Sasuke looked up rather shocked. "This is no time for you to run in reckless. He's stronger than you. Don't be an idiot. You can't take him down on your own. That is why you have friends, people to help you. So cut the crap and focus," Naruto said. The words hit Sasuke quickly and deep. Itachi noticed a small curve of his lips, but it immediately vanished as it came. As Sasuke rose back to his feet, "Fine," he said, "just don't slow me down." Naruto smirked, his eyes activating. Itachi was stunned. For the first time, his composure truly breaking as he saw Naruto's eyes. "Hey, Itachi, that one has a Sharingan as well. What's going on here?" Kisame questioned. "Would you like to know?" said Naruto. He looked at Sasuke, who went through hand sign. Sasuke jumped in the air and hit the ground with a fireball. Both men immediately recognized that it was a distraction. Kisame cut through the smoke, blowing it apart, but the both of them were gone. Retreating, Kisame wondered as a slug appeared and vanished away. The cavalry would arrive soon enough. Until then, though, Kisame and Itachi leaped into the trees. As the entire ground came alive, the wooden vines, thorns, tearing through everything. Well. Seems like this kid is better than I thought," Kisame said. He turned and raised Samehata. Naruto's feet smashed against it. Despite Kisame's strength, he was blown off the branch, launching downwards. However, Kisame spun and swung Samehata, absorbing the chakra from the branch. But the moment he swung his arm upwards, Naruto came out of the ground. A fist rocked his head to the sky. Naruto's intention was to take it off. Kisame, due to the chakra on the ground from the plants, did not sense Naruto. The blow stunned him. Itachi was watching as Sasuke leaped out of the tree, Chidori in hand. Naruto formed a Chidori in a second. Both of them aiming to rip through Kisame. However, his cheeks bulged. He expelled an ungodly amount of water. Naruto tried to force his way through it, but Kisame recovered and kneed him in the face. Naruto flipped, but Sasuke grabbed his arm and sent him right back. Naruto formed a Rasengan. He won't reach me with that, Kisame thought. However, Naruto's body changed. Sasuke's eyes went wide. He saw this before in the Chunin exams, but this technique. Naruto opened the third gate. When did Naruto vanish? Kisame spun around, using Samehata as cover, but Naruto hit the blade so hard, even Samehata screamed. The force behind his blow magnified. The blade was knocked downwards, robbing him of some of his chakra, but Naruto did not care. He intensified as his power surged. 3 blows, happening in less than a second. Kisame was hit twice. The shark man was truly shocked. Was this truly a child, he wondered, as he bounced across the ground. However, his path was enveloped by a massive fireball, ready to swallow him. Itachi stood there, their coordination, their attacks, perfect. But Kisame was still a S-rank missing nin, and immensely powerful as well. He stopped himself with one arm by shoving it through the ground. Naruto noticed that he recovered. As he saw it, it was a blade. The blade was healing him. There was no way that he would have stopped that so quickly. But he did because the blade. Fine, Naruto thought. It was time to kick it up a notch. As Itachi watched, Sasuke's eye never left him, every few seconds. But Itachi was not joining in. Itachi had to commend Sasuke on his ability to not come after him right away. It seems this Naruto has really helped Sasuke in many ways. The Uchiha kept his composure, but on the inside, he was proud. Very much so. Kisame bounced back to his feet, fully recovered, holding on to Samehata. Naruto was on the left, Sasuke was on the right. Let us see how much chakra that blade of yours can take, Naruto said, his body once again pushing beyond the limit as he opened the fourth gate. Kisame had to look in shock. The entire village felt it as Naruto let loose. Sasuke was astonished. Itachi's eyes went wide, his composure breaking once again. But Naruto did not stop there. His eyes changed, shifting into the Mangekyou. Itachi, perplexed, unable to understand. What on earth is this child? Samehata burst out of the bandages, shaking. The amount of power was too much. The very air itself was saturated so much, all of them felt like they were in a swamp, struggling to move. Sasuke was the closest and he felt like he was drowning on the very air itself. Naruto's eyes turned white as he opened the fifth gate. How? When? How did he pick this up so fast? Sasuke stood there. Naruto's body seemed like it was about to burst with the amount of power that he was releasing. He gripped his fist so tight, the very air around his hand started to fracture. It seems like he was slowly affecting the space around his own hand. His hand became pulsatingly white, steam leaking from his fists. One shot. That was all he needed. One shot. As Naruto braced himself, Itachi landed beside Kisame. Naruto shrugged off the genjutsu immediately, like it was absolutely nothing. He went through hand sign and fire several miniature fireballs. We need to go. Reinforcements has arrived. Come on. Things were just getting fun, Kisame said. Tell you what, brat. We'll see each other again, and then we'll test each other's power, Kisame said with a smirk, as him and Itachi swirled away within water. He was right. Not a moment after did reinforcements finally arrive. Naruto power output. It wasn't his mother, she was way back in the office. But the others that were nearby picked up on the power. Naruto slowly regressed. His power returning back to normal. His eyes returning back to normal. Sasuke was still astonished. Even the weight of his brother being there wasn't as shocking, as he truly saw the amount of power that Naruto was able to output. Time skip. The Akatsuki. A threat that was after the beast inside of him. This realization meant a lot. The Akatsuki knew a lot. They knew about Naruto. They did not know about his eyes, judging from the look on Itachi's face, but they knew that he was a nine-tail holder. There was a lot there to unpack. Sasuke questioned Naruto on when he was able to learn that technique. Naruto had remembered seeing it. There was also a book on the body openings. It was during the month period while he was training. Something he was waiting to use within the exam, but he never got the opportunity. Sasuke couldn't understand. He remembered hearing what Might Guy had said. How was Naruto able to reach the fifth gate in one month? Less than 1 month, because he knew Naruto worked on other things. Due to my excellent chakra control, my body was already attuned to the points within my body to release more strength, said Naruto. I had been working on something like this similar. I came across a technique like this, but it had to do with your breathing. I faced a guy known as Shino. He was extremely powerful. I guess I was used to it before trying it. I was only able to go to the fifth gate though, Naruto said, making it sound like less of an achievement like it really was. They report in back to the organization with some rather shocking news. The masked man, he was watching, but he wasn't an official member yet. Then again, it was very tricky there. Some time passed within Konoha. His mother was chosen to be the next Hokage. Naruto was so happy, proud even, considering her past with the village, and now, look at her. However, days after, they came. It was the Sound Ninjas. They came to have a conversation with Sasuke. It wasn't that late in the night. They came to his home. Sasuke was just getting back. After training, Sakura had said that she wanted to ask him something. It's been a time since his brother had arrived, showing Sasuke that he needed to get stronger. And now, he was being offered power. Power beyond his wildest imagination. So all you have to do is to come with us. And Orochimaru will make you strong. Stronger than you can even imagine. Their cell was hard. Good. However, Sasuke lashed out, kicking Tayuya away, surprising the others. Didn't you hear what she said, dipshit? You're gonna get power, Kimimaro said. I don't want it, Sasuke said. Unfortunately though, Sasuke was still too weak. After all, he had just returned from training, and the Sound Four, they were strong. Orochimaru gave them the order. If Sasuke did not follow them willingly, they should take him. The Sannin, he was seeing monsters springing up. Naruto Senju, whatever his goddamn name was a monster that was in the bushes growing. And they can't afford, well, he can't afford to not be strong when that monster is fully of age. As Sasuke was being taken away, Sakura arrived. Spotting them, she chased after them. And it wasn't pretty. Time skip. It was some time later that she was found. Naruto received word as he made his way. Sakura, bleeding heavily. The arrow that hit her, inches away from her heart. That was the only reason why she was alive, because she moved. A strange arrow that had hit her. Naruto stood there stunned. She kept herself alive with the medical ninjutsu knowledge that Naruto had passed on to her. Naruto stood there, shocked, confused. She was still awake. They need to put her unconscious, but she wanted to say something. Naruto moved in as she whispered, They took Sasuke. She passed out, clinging on to make sure that Naruto know what is going on. It did not take too long for someone to rush back. It was Shizune. Shizune along with others were out there when they were attacked by the Sound Ninjas. They had to transform stage 2 to take on the 3 Konoha ninjas, and they escaped. Shizune had arrived, making sure that none of them died and came back. Someone had to go after them. They could not run for the entire time, and they would not make it out of the land of fire alive. This is where the two hotheads clash. Naruto slammed his hand on the decks. I am the only one fast enough, he said. Majority of the ninjas were out of the village. Missions. Not a single one of the genins could keep up with Naruto. Send reinforcements if you want, but you know I'm the only one fast enough. Tsunade was worried, as his mother, and as his leader as well. But she knew the strength that Naruto possessed, knowing that he would never forgive her if they allowed Sasuke to be taken. Fine, she said. Use Lady Katsuyu as much as you can, she said. She gripped him by the shirt. And you better come back. That's not even a question, said Naruto. Go, I'll send reinforcements. Naruto left the village in an instant, tracking their chakra. He was an excellent tracker by footsteps as well. Taught a lot over the years. His footsteps were barely touching the tree. He had the stamina to run for days. But the Sound 4 had to come to a stop. Naruto blitzed through the foliage, moving at inhuman speeds. He even activated the third gate. His speed quadrupled. Naruto blitzed through the foliage. The Sound Ninjas, still moving. They will rest in the night, but for now, they will move. Sasuke was being carried by Jirobo, the largest one of the group. Seikon came to a stop because Kimimaro had looked behind him. What's wrong? My spiderwebs. Something is coming. What the hell? What's wrong? It tripped the third, but that's not. It's at the 6. No way something could be moving that fast. What the hell is going on? Tayuya said, boom! Naruto hit the branch. Boom! He crushed into the earth. Debris, trees exploding outwards. Jirobo, mid-air, saw him. Naruto hit Jirobo so hard. His body seemed to freeze in the air for a moment. The sheer friction. As Naruto grabbed Sasuke from him, he was sent throughout the forest. Naruto landed in the center, wasting no time, summoning Lady Katsuyu. She swallowed Sasuke. Go, now, said Naruto. Seikon turned his gaze as Kimimaro spat out the bow and arrow out of his mouth. Naruto blitzed and grabbed 2 of them, kicking the third one away, allowing Lady Katsuyu to move off. So it was you. You're the one that shot Sakura. Huh? I don't even know who the hell you're. Kimimaro wasn't able to finish. Naruto's fist. It went through his stomach, bursting through his back. Naruto was not holding back, not even in the slightest. The amount of force that he hit him with could tear through steel. Naruto ripped through his body like it was paper, stunning the others. They couldn't believe it. He did not even hit Jirobo with this amount of force, because the friction could have harmed Sasuke. Seikon and Ukon were startled as Naruto pulled his hand out. Tayuya pulled her flute. Naruto went through hand sign, wood style. Deep forest eruption, he said. They were forced to take to the trees to get away. Where did he go? She was afraid. She was afraid as she looked around. Seikon, having Ukon, came from his back, using his head to watch his back. Jirobo returning, his face swollen, everything about him in pain. He had to transform, needing that boost to return. He jumped into the foliage. He looked down. That's Kimimaro, he said, seeing the massive hole through his back, wood style. That was all they heard. As a beast, a wolf, it came out of the earth, made purely from the wood release. It jumped at Jirobo. He raised his massive arm and blocked it. It tore into his flesh. He raised his fist and punched its head clean off, cursing at the pain that he was feeling. Behind you! Tayuya shouted as Naruto appeared and wrapped his arms around him, lifting him off the ground. Naruto then dropped his head into the earth by flipping himself over, stunning Jirobo. Naruto dodged the massive creature that Tayuya summoned, her Doke, grabbing the leg of Jirobo and launching him towards her. She jumped away, using her 3 Dokes, All three of them descended upon Naruto to crush him where he stood, their weapons, but Naruto's hands already finished his hand signs. Their attack violently shook the ground. However, Naruto's entire body was covered with a very durable, powerful, wood-release armor that wrapped around him. It cracked but did not break. Naruto blasted right through. They tried to grab him. However, a clone formed in mid-air. He stepped on the back. Tayuya. She tried to escape. All of this happened within a second. But the clone defused immediately, because the amount of force Naruto stepped on it with was enough to destroy it. He gripped her throat before she could escape, lacking the physical strength or speed to get beyond him. Seikon and Ukon tried to assist, but it was far too late. Chidori ripped through her chest. Seikon and Ukon stand there still, terrified, as Naruto looked over his shoulder. The bloodlust, the malice, the hate. They looked deep into his Sharingan eyes, and they found themselves. They were being torn apart by the hands of God, gripping them from left to right. They realized that it was an illusion, but by the time they broke it, Rasengan, a clone and the original, shoved Rasengan into the two faces until the attacks collided because there was no more head to block its path. Naruto stepped towards Jobo, who was trying to crawl away. Naruto raised his leg and stepped into his skull. No hesitation. He stood there, having decimated them all, proving that he was stronger, ruthless, angry. Naruto jumped away as several bones ripped into the ground. He turned to see someone else. Who the hell are you? Know what? Don't bother telling me. You're with them, so you're going to die. Kimimaro looked around, his white hair swaying as he did. I am not like the others, and I don't care, said Naruto. They clashed intensely. Kimimaro did not hesitate, bones jetting out. He attacked Naruto. However, Naruto's speed made his attacks useless. He could not land a single blow. Naruto was outpacing him. Kimimaro was forced to take this seriously by entering the stage first, off the curse mark. After all, look what he did to the Sound 4. He dashed at blinding speed, his bone sword clashing with Naruto wooden spikes that erupted from the ground. Naruto countered, slamming a chakra Mokuton fist into the earth, raising a wooden wall. Naruto's Sharingan tracked every movement, predicting every slice that came from Kimimaro. He tried to get behind Naruto, but it was pointless. You won't stab me from the shadows. I see you, said Naruto. Kimimaro was angered. He will not lose here. Immediately, he pushed even deeper. He went to stage 2, bones jetting out, his skin darkened, horns, looking like a monster if there ever was one. He unleashed Dance of the Clematis Flower, turning his arms into a massive drilling spear as he sped towards Naruto. Naruto activated the 5th gate, obliterating his limits. Naruto's fist was glowing as he went straight in. Fist and bone. A huge explosion. As the bone pieces of the drill, they were sent all over the place. Naruto countered the force entirely, proving to be just as, if not stronger, with one of Kimimaro's most powerful technique. However, on further inspection, Kimimaro's right arm was mangled, crushed in ways that would need an expert healer to fix. The bones jetting out. Naruto was far stronger. Kimimaro rage. He went through hand sign, pulling out another technique that was more deadly than before. The ground itself became a graveyard of death, giant spears of bones erupting all over. Kimimaro stood within one of them, gazing down like death itself as he destroyed the entire place. He shouted downward, "In this forest, I am invincible. This shall be your grave," he said. "And that's where you're wrong." He turned to see Naruto standing on one of the bones. What? How is he? Naruto Sharingan was gazing towards him. His hands raised up as he went through strange hand signs. Naruto held his hand out. The technique that he was working on, that almost burned his arms off. Naruto pulled it out. The name wasn't official, but it would do for now. Thunder Spiral. Lightning surge in one of his hands, swirling wind in the other. He then proceeded to slam them together, merging the Rasengan. Yes, with the Chidori piercing nature, the Rasengan, revolting form, a violent spear of chakra wind. Controlled like a storm, condensed within his hand. Naruto dash. Kimimaro tried to stop him, but Naruto read all of it, skating on the bone and leaping forward. Kimimaro sent every single bone at his disposal at Naruto. "Take this," said Naruto. Thunder Spiral. The technique shrieked like the 1,000 birds and spun like the gig of the Rasengan. The combination merging into a perfect storm of destruction and lightning. Kimimaro uses spike arm, but Naruto tore through it like paper. "Die!" he shouted. The technique exploded outwards, an electrified wind surge, ripping the entire land apart as the technique went outwards, pierced and destroyed. By the time the dust and smoke clear, all that remained was ruins. Kimimaro was underground. The only part of him that survived was his upper half and his right arm. His left arm, the left side of his upper half, was also gone as well, due to his body being shielded in mostly bones up there. That was the only thing that survived. Somehow he was still kicking. He coughed up blood. That is the reason why Lord Orochimaru warned me about you. And with that, he was no more. Naruto regressed, standing there, still possessing enough chakra to stand. As he stood there firmly, he had made a promise that he would come back, and he intended to fulfill that promise, no matter what. It wouldn't just stop here though. The next time he come face to face with that damn snake, he will tear him apart, just like he's done here. Naruto thought as he made his way back home to the ones that he loved. But guys, be end subscribe right here. If you want to see next part, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notifications they posted. Don't forget to go ahead and share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. So without further ado or wasting any more time, let us get the hell out of here. Peace guys.